And hello, everybody. Hello, Renegade Con. I hope you're doing well. My name's Ruel Gaviola, and I'm so happy to be here. I'm thrilled, actually, because I get to play Wraith and the Giants. Scott Alms is one of my favorite designers, and I love the solo hero series game here from Renegade. And so I'm going to be playing through it, and if you have any questions in chat, let us know. We are recording this live. We are live here at Renegade Con Virtual, and in Wraith and the Giants, we are playing as Wraiths. And the Wraith is someone who's going to protect the village from these giants. And it's really neat. There's a storybook that comes along with the game, as just like other solo hero series games, where you read about the narrative and you can learn all about the different Wraiths that have come before you. So your grandmother, and then your mother, and then now you are here. So it happens about every 23 years. All these giants come to ruin your village, and hopefully you can be up to the challenge and keep them away from your village and keep your village safe. All right, cool. We are going to, I've got the setup, the very first giant, and I'm starting as the young Wraith. Now, there are 3 different Wraiths that come in the game, and there's also 4 different giants. So I'll talk about that a little later. I want to jump right into gameplay because I'm so excited to play this. So here's the Wraith that's going to start on the ground. The giant consists of different weak spots. So you're going to have to jump onto the giant here, move around, and try to cause damage in order to deplete their health totally or scar them 3 times. So let me zoom in just a little bit here. This is what the giant, their current weak spots are. That's going to change with this deck right here. These are the giant cards. And then your cards are here. I've started with 5. And we're going to play out a turn. So why don't we take a quick look at the turn order here. We're going to go player action step, play 2 cards from your hand, 1 to each row. So you're going to do these rows here. You're going to line these up. And then refresh, discard down to and refill your hand to 5. And finally, the giant takes their turn to battle. Okay, so here we go. I've already drawn my 5. I've already done some initial setup here for the giant. So these are cards in my hand right now that I have ready to go. So I've got the Sprint, Climb, Power Jump, Light Stride, Quick Shot, and Falling Blade. So what you want to do, friends, is try to place your cards down here in a way that you want the symbols to line up, because as you build your cards here, you'll notice that some symbols will line up, and you want to get enough of those in order to take advantage of some of these cards. For example, let me show you this one here. This here, there's going to be 2 actions here. You're going to drop down, and then in any order you can either drop down or you can attack. This is a melee attack, so if you're on the space where the weak spot is, you'll be able to do the melee attack. And notice here, the melee attack here in this instance corresponds to how many hands you've played. So in previous turns, if I played, for example, these 2 cards, and I play this melee attack here, so now I get to do, zoom in a little bit on it, now I get to do 3 damage thanks to that. Okay, and there's also range attacks as well, so you'll see how these line up. Now, something like this, for example, is a perfect example. Actually, this one here, this is a range attack of 2. So that one is just a fixed number, and wherever you go, you just have to be adjacent, and that's a range attack. Okay, so we start off on the ground here. We're gonna have to move up. So let's see if I can get some movement. Here is one of them. It's a leap, or this one here lets me move up to 4. Okay, so once again, let's zoom in on the giant here. The giants, these are the current weak spots. You have D, so anything in the D range is a weak spot. This is A2, so that's a specific A2, B3, E1, and C3. So going back to the giant here, you'll notice that these are, each little foothold has A1 down here, all the way up to E3 over here. This is E2, E3, D1, D2. Okay, so you want to attack these weak spots. However, some of these cards, such as this one, this just happened to show up. This giant says, if this card has 1 wound on it, take an extra wound if wounded by the giant this turn. Okay, and then always active. So as long as this is in the row, if this card has 1 wound on it, take an extra wound, always active. Weak spots adjacent to this card are dealt 1 fewer wound when attacked. And I'll talk about this in just a second during their turn. So basically, this one here says that this E1, if I attack E1 on the board, I'm going to deal 1 less damage. So I'm going to stay away from these. I've got A2, B3. A2 is really close. All I have to do is get to here, and then I can do a range attack. Okay, so I have this range attack for 2, and I'm going to do that. So this one here, this is the climb action. Okay, anything here, this is just climb up to 4. You have to climb at least 1, all the way up to 4. But I'm just going to climb up, I think, let me see. 1, let's see, so I'm on the ground. 1, 2, I'll go 3. Okay, so every turn you play 2 action cards, 1 on the top row and 1 on the second row, the bottom row. So where was that one? Here it is, the range. Okay, so I'm going to go here. And I attack for 2 range attacks. So I'm adjacent to A2. That's one of the weak spots here, so I'm dealing 2 damage. So what you do is, from the giant, you take their wounds equal to what you just caused, so 2 wounds. I place it on the weak spot. That's the end of my turn. Now, I should mention that the giant started with 35 health. So to determine that, it says here on the board 30 wounds, okay? But then whatever character you play, it's going to be a variable depending on the character and the giant. So this is 30 plus an additional 5. So they start with 35. I just caused 2. My young Wraith starts with 9. So I have 9 health. They have 35. Okay, so that's the end of my turn. Now we go to the refresh step. So here, I can discard any number of cards and then refill my hand up to 5. Okay, so why don't we do that? Again, trying to plan ahead. So I have this one. This is leap. Now, normally, you just saw the climb. Climb means you're climbing up. Leap means you could go to adjacent footholds. So obviously, I can't climb down, but I could leap down, okay, as long as it's adjacent. So I want to keep this leap. Oh, here's another leap. This might be even better because this gives me a leap and it gives me a jump down. What is this called again? This is a drop down. This allows me to drop down as many as I want. So I can go, drop down all the way here, then leap across or whatever. So this gives me a little more flexibility. This one I want to keep because it has a melee attack. So just like I did now, I could drop down and just do a melee attack. That might be cool. So I think I'll do that. I'll keep that, and I'll keep this one. So I'll discard this. This just goes, I'll discard it like this so you can see it down here. And then I draw back up to 5. So I draw 3 and add it to my hand. End of my first turn. Now we go to the giant. Boo, giant. All right, everyone, boo. Let's go here. I look at this one here. Okay, so you always take the leftmost card and you read it. If in sections C or D, then you take 2 wounds. Luckily, I am in section A3, so I do not take any wounds. We just discard this card, slide these over, and then we're going to draw a new one. Now, before I reveal this, I want to talk about the win conditions. I win if I'm able to deplete the giant's health or if I cause 3 scars. You'll notice that this on the back of every card has a scar. To scar the giant, so I have 2 on this. They have 8. It's a little close-up view here. They have 8 health here. If I cause 8 damage, I immediately turn over this card, and I have caused a scar. If I can do 3 scars, I immediately win the game. Okay? And then, unfortunately, if they cause 9 health on me, 9 damage, then I would lose immediately. So we don't want that to happen. So let's continue the game. I'm going to take a sip of my drink real quick. Now, you'll notice we attacked with this card here. We discarded it. We slid down. We did another attack. So there's actually 2 attacks. They do their primary attack, then we see if they do a secondary. In the secondary attack, you're only going to look at the symbol here, okay? Now, if that matches any cards in the giant's row, then you will you'll just follow what it says. So you'll notice here, I have this symbol here. I go left to right. This one here, unfortunately, says if in B, I take 2 wounds, and I'm going to lose a card from the top of my deck. So thankfully, I'm not in B. I'm still in A. Woo! Okay. And I continue left to right. That symbol does not match. That does not match. This one you don't do because that's the card you just drew. So that's the end of that turn. Yay, we survived. All right. So now back to my turn, the young Wraith. Let's see. So we are here at A3. We are still working on A2. I'm hoping to scar it. Can we do 8 damage or 6 more damage? Okay. Now, I do want to point out one thing. We do have some free actions. They're called fearless actions. Now, they're not totally free. At any point on your turn, you can spend or you can accept a wound. Okay, and for each wound you take, you can either leap or drop down 1 foothold, or you can do 1 melee attack, or you can climb 1. So you can do that multiples, but again, you only have 9 health, so you got to be careful when you use those. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to get to 6 damage. This melee attack does 1 for every eye symbol. Unfortunately, I don't have any here or here, so that might not be a good one right now. Excuse me. And then also, don't forget, this is going to be coming off at the end of the turn. So even though it'll come off, the damage isn't lost. You've caused the damage. It's just you have not, or I have not scarred the giant here. And we really want to scar them, because if we can get 3 scars, we win. Okay, this one's cool. This is a hand symbol. Okay. Okay, I like this. Let's do this, friends. We are going to... Yeah. Now this one's eyeball symbol. Okay, we're going to go with this. We're going to... I think we're going to drop down and cause 2 damage. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're going to go here. We'll zoom in a little bit here. And we're going to drop down 1. Now, you could do these in either order. Okay, so I'm going to go... we'll drop down first 1, right to A2. Okay. And then we're going to cause damage, melee damage equal to the number of hands. I have 2 hands, 2 damage. So 2 from the giant. They now have 4 of the 8. Okay. And then this one here. Yeah, you know, I'm going to play this one here. Let me see. What else do I have? This. Okay, no. Again, you can do in either order. I'm going to do this one. This is just straight up 2 melees. So 2 more. Let me make some change here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 2 damage. So they have 4, 5, 6. They have 6 damage. And then I get to move up to 2 spaces. So again, just climbing up. I can go 1, 2, or just 1, or I can go... I cannot go here. That's... I would have to leap because it's going down. So I'm looking at this card here. The next attack, if in A or on the ground, I'm going to get hit 3 times. That is not good. So let's get the heck out of here. Let me see. I was on A2. I can move up to 2, 1, 2. So now I'm C. I'll be safe from their attack. Now here's the thing, folks. I'm going to take a chance. I have not taken any damage yet. I'm going to take 2 wounds. Why am I taking 2 wounds? I'm glad you asked, Ruel. I'm taking 2 wounds because I want to take 2 melee. Oh, no. You know what? Before I do that. Okay, here it is. Oh, I need to rewind. Let's rewind. Sorry. 1, 2. I'm back here. Okay. So, I asked earlier, why do I want to take 2 wounds? I'm glad you asked, Ruel. I'm taking 2 wounds in order to cause 2 damage, because each wound will give 1 melee attack. So, while I'm still here, right, I went over here. I'm going to take 2 of these. I took 2 off here. Now I'm going to put 2 here from this stack. 1, 2. So 2... They have 6. Now I play this card to cause 2 damage onto the giant. And I move up 2. All right. So I just sort of rewound there. But look at this. I've got 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I miscounted those 10. So it should have been 8 right on the money. I think I did 2 extra. Okay. So that 8, guess what? It is now a scar. Woo! 1/3 of the way there, folks. We've beat up this giant a little bit. We said, no, not in our village. We're going to take him down. So now I have 2 wounds, though. Got to be careful. I got 9 total. This is just, that was what was damaged earlier. So now, I've caused damage there. It's not going to attack us because it's a scar. But here's the thing. Now I've got 1 to 3 scars. This is going to move up. As a reminder, I'll put it here so we can sort of see it. Yeah. Okay. 1 scar. We move these down, and then we do the secondary attack. Okay, so we flip this over. It's going to be this symbol here. Let's see if it matches up. Thankfully, none of these match up, so we are safe this round. Now, excuse me. Don't forget, always active. When weak spots that are adjacent to this card are dealt 1 fewer wounds. So B and E1. So when it has just the letter, it's any of the B's. So right now I'm in C1. So we could attack B3. No, B3 would be, okay, well, there's an A. Okay, we could cause, if we can cause 10 damage to an A, that'd be great. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? After I was so excited about scarring the giant, I forgot to discard and draw back up. So what I want to do is, I'm going to keep these. Should I keep these 3? This one has movement on it, which I like. This has a melee. This has a firework, which is like a little bomb. So I'm going to keep all those 3. I'll just draw 2. Okay, I should have done that before I resolved the giant, but we're all back on track now. So what should we attack? I feel like we can attack, let's see, these two here, I'm not really sure of. B3, if we can get 8 on B3. B3's here. So let's see, if I dropped, I can drop with this one and then cause a bomb, which is 1. This is melee for every eyeball. I have 1 eyeball here. That's only worth 1, so I don't know about that. Likewise, this is a range attack for every eyeball. So we need to get some eyeballs up there. Yeah, okay. Now, here's the thing, folks. At any time on my turn, I could always heal. And then what a heal is, you take any card and you're going to place it face down. And you'll notice here, this means you heal. So you're not going to get any symbols, but what it does, it allows you to get rid of a wound and draw a card. Okay, I don't want to do that just yet, but that's just something to remember. Let me see if I can get an eyeball. Okay, this one's not too bad. So let's see. I can attack B3, which is here. So I'd have to drop down, or I can drop down here. Try to hit this one. A. Oh, I'm right there. Okay, so any A, because this is any A here. This because it doesn't have a number. It's just any A I can hit. Okay, so why don't we do that? Now I would have to jump up after. Oh no, this one I can. Oh yeah, I would have to climb up at least 1 spot after this. So let's see. E3, B3 is here. Man, I probably want to do this here. Where's the, whoops, the drop down? Yeah. And I could save this one for later. Let's see. We are on A3, B3. Yeah, so the drop down allows you to drop as many as you want. So I'm going to go here. Okay, so I'm going to drop 1, 2. Again, it's always straight down. Okay, so now I'm on B3. So I'm going to do the fireworks. Okay, let's take a quick look at what fireworks do. Deal the number of wounds shown to each adjacent weak spot, as well as the one you are currently on. Okay, so I've got 1. It's going to damage B3 1 time. So let's get a 1 on the B3. Okay, adjacents are B2, A3, and C2. Okay, so again, this is B, but however, because of this always active, weak spots adjacent to these 2 will take 1 wound less, so they're not going to get wounded. But I did wound that one. Let me see. This A, oh, okay, this A will get 1. Okay, here. And I believe that's it. Yeah, C3 is over here, not adjacent. It has to be adjacent for that firework to go off. Okay, so that's my top action. Let's move on to the bottom here. Am I on? I'm on B3. I could do some damage here. No, but oh man, what's a bummer is if I put this down, I get to do melee according to the number of eyeballs, but I don't have any of those. So maybe I do this one here. Yeah, I'll do this. So this is a range attack of one, only for 1 damage because it's eyeball. I only have 1 eyeball, but I'm going to move up first. I'm going to climb up. So I'm going to climb up to C3, C2, and then I'm going to do the eyeball attack. Okay, so I got 1, so I'm going to do 1 damage. Let me make some change here. 1, 2, 3, and then go there. And you know what? I just realized, how many turns have I done? I've done 1, 2. Okay, so and I totally forgot about the rage track. I was so excited. So on the rage track, anytime the monster or the giant does not damage you, you bump up the rage track. Okay, so the first turn moved up, the second turn moved up. Okay, yeah, so I did 1 turn, I finished off the monster the second turn. Okay, Now this third turn, first, let's refill. So I've got 3 cards. What do I want to keep? I think I'll keep the range or the melee attack, because I can use that there with the eyeballs. And I'll use this one here. Okay, discard that, draw 3. Okay. Now, attack from the giant. It says, if in B, lose a card and take 2 wounds. I am in C. So I did not get any damage done, thankfully. But the rage track moves up 1. Now, when they eventually do hit you, you're going to do all these things on the rage attack. So in this case, this icon, I would lose a card, I would take a wound, then lose another card. So you gotta be careful with these giants, folks. All right, they've done that damage. This one goes away. Slide this over and draw a new card. Okay, here's the symbol. Let's see if it matches anything. Unfortunately, it matches this here. It says if in A, oops, this damage should be here. If in A or B, lose 2 wounds. I'm in C, thankfully. Golly. Woo! All right. Yay. All right, back to my turn. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, what do? I was just checking comments in chat. I love the artwork. The artwork is absolutely phenomenal. And the gameplay, of course. Scott Alms, one of my favorite designers. Did I mention that? I can do, let's see. So these 3 are affected here, or these 2 are affected by this card here. Because this one says it's going to, you take 1, I cause 1 less damage for these cards adjacent. Okay. But I can target A, or I can target A3. So here's A3. Is there one I can climb? Yeah, I can climb up here. Is there? Oh, I do have the drop. But if I drop, the next thing I do is leap. This is strictly a movement card. Okay. Which is actually cool. I mean, I could do the movement, or again, I could take a wound and drop to B3 and then do a range attack. Yeah, that might be pretty cool. Okay. Here's my range. And then I have a range, and then I also have a couple of hands for the this was tough. I can have up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that would be killer. If I can get here, you know what? I am gonna take a wound just so I can do this this awesome. Oh wait. Okay, so I can do 3 here. To get to A3. Okay, yeah. Oh, this is so tough. Oh my goodness. I really wanted to do a melee attack. So to do a melee attack, you have to be on top of the number you're trying to get to, card you're trying to get. So this is A3. If I get to A3 and I use this one, that gives me melee for every hand. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a double hand here. That would be 5. Oh, that's a killer card. Wait. Yeah, this is... But the thing is, I have to be on top of A3. So I would have to do a drop and then a climb or a leap. So that's 1, 2. I'd take 2 wounds there. I may have to do it. I think this is too good of an opportunity to pass up, folks. You know what? I'm going to do it. So I'm going to... Let me see. Climb 1. So take a wound for a climb. And I'm going to drop 1 for another wound. So I got 3 wounds out of 9. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. So this is dropping onto A3. But now... Wait a second. Wait a second. I am going to... Oh, man. Can I... Oh, man. You know, I want to check the rules on this. For using the... fearless actions, you may take fearless actions before or after you play action cards. Okay, so I'm assuming, this is probably right, but I'm assuming you have to complete the action card before you can take before or after fearless actions. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I will do that where I take the 2 wounds, jump here, and then I am going to, yeah, we got to hit that melee for 5. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's really good. 5 on A3, which is over here. Okay. And then, where was that range attack? Here's the range. But I have to move. Oh, I'm going to take another wound just to finish this. It's 2 scars. This will be a second scar if we can do it, folks. This is this here. No, I don't know. This here is 1 for every eyeball. This is this would finish this monster off. 2 range, 2 eyeballs. And they've got 5, but I need to take another wound. Oh, okay, I can always heal. So I'm going to take a wound in order to climb. And then we're going to bust out that range. Boom! Yeah! Skilled shot. 1, 2. So let me make more change here for the wounds. 3. I'm going to take 2 and place it on here. Boom! 3, 6, 7. We have caused a second scar on the giant. Yes! All right. So let's draw back up. So let me see. This is a range. How are we looking here? Okay. Or I mean, these are melee attacks for eyeballs or hands. Okay, we're okay. All right. I sort of like having this movement here, so I'm going to draw 2 more and end my turn. All right, let's go to the giant's turn. Are they going to cause damage? It says here, if in D or E, take 2 wounds. Thankfully, not in D or E. So this goes away. He did not cause damage, so it does move this up here. Okay, this is going to go across. And then we draw a new card. Okay, this symbol here, does it match? Let's see, it matches nothing. Okay, cool. So let's see, maybe, hopefully we can cause some more damage here. Now this one is only applying to this here. So I can attack A or D2. Where am I? Okay, I'm right here. So if I move 1, let's see. Can I climb? Okay, here's a climbing one. How much damage do I have to do here? C3, or wait, D2 is 9. Can I get to 9 damage in a turn? This is, oh, this melee attack. Oh, this would be so sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damage here. Wait, do I have a range attack? Oh, we can finish. Yeah, we can totally finish them off. Okay, here's the thing, though. Oh, no, we can't. It's got to be a range. Because you'll notice he... Oh, no, wait, what am I talking about? Yeah, calm down, Ruel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 9 health, so I've got 4 left. I'm going to spend 2. 1, 2. So now I'm at 7 health. I have up to 9. I'm going to use 1 for a climb, and then the second to drop. And then we're going to launch an attack. So skilled swing, the number of hands is a melee attack. So again, that double hand is really nice there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to put 6 damage on D2. So they have 3 left. And then down here, second action, another melee for eyeballs. 1, 2. Let me make some change. 2, 3, 2. So they're at 8 right now. And I'm going to take yet another wound. So 6, 7, 8, right at my limit to do a final blow. Boom! All right. So that is the third scar. Remember, the first one had moved off the board. We scarred him 3 times. So, folks, the Earth Giant has been defeated. Yay! Woo! Bye-bye, Earth Giant. You are out of here. So the young Wraith has protected the village, scarring the Earth Giant 3 times, and that is it. So, as I mentioned earlier, friends, there are 4 different giants and also 3 different characters you're going to play. So we have the young Wraith, the adult Wraith, and the elder Wraith. And we have the Earth Giant. So here's a young Wraith. Let me just show this on screen here. These are different Wraith orders. So young, adult, then elder. Okay. And then you would play through the 4 giants. So this is the Earth. We have the water, the air, and the fire giant. And they're all different. And I'm going to show you, since we have time here, I'm excited to show you this. Let's move on to the next giant. We'll keep, you know what? Let's do this. Let us move off here. we're going to get a different giant. I want to show you a different giant and a different character as well. So what you do here, let me clean this up a little bit. Hope everyone's having a great time here at Renegade Con. And again, I want to thank Renegade for having me on here. I'm really excited, obviously, to be here with you all playing through the solo hero series game, Wraith The Giants from Scott Alms. Okay, so what you do, I'm going to pack this up, okay? Young Wraith has done her job. There's the deck, the meeple, and then let's bring on the next one. This is going to be the adult Wraith, okay? Adult Wraith, got their token there. Okay, let me get some of these other cards. We're going to bring out the Water Giant, okay? I think that's the next one. Yeah, the Water Giant's next. And what's really neat, too, each character board that has, you know, we're talking about that narrative from the book, the storybook. Also on the player boards and the giant boards has more things you can read. So this is great. Really narrative. Now you'll see this. This is what's neat. The adult Wraith, look at this. Different abilities. We just played the young Wraith. That's good for your first game or, you know, as you get used to it. But now let's level it up, folks. We're going to replace young Wraith with the adult Wraith. So I'm going to move this off screen. Good job, young Wraith. Well done. Okay. And they also have a new deck of cards. Okay, so we'll leave that here for now because let's bring on the monsters. Okay. Like I said here, the Water Giant on the back has some really neat narrative. But now look at this, Water Giant. This reminds me like a, I don't know, this one definitely looks more rocky because it's the earth. But this one, I don't know, reminds me of a like a water Godzilla or something. Okay, so we're going to bring this one out here. And also, the Earth Giants cards are now replaced with the Water Giants cards. Okay, so let me get rid of this. We still have the Rage track. We still have the health tokens and whatnot. So here's the the Water Giant. What you do is shuffle it up. And then, I didn't show this earlier, but what I did was you just randomly remove the top 5 from the deck. That's out of the game. And then you make a row of 5. 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's make sure that looks really cool. I love the blue in this. Is that Dodger blue? Is that the same color as the 2024 World Series champions? I say it is. Go Dodgers. Okay, so the adult Wraith also starts at the bottom here on the ground. So it's technically like a big foothold on the ground here. It's adjacent to the other footholds. Okay, now, hey, speaking of footholds, why don't I do this? I'm going to show y'all one of the things that you can do to level up the game. These are foothold cards, dangerous footholds. So these are placed here randomly. So there's 3 different cards for each giant. And what I did, I just randomly chose one. So the young Wraith will get 2 footholds that you place here. We're playing the adults, so we're going to place 4, and you place it on A2, E2, C2. Where's C2? There it is. And finally D2. Excuse me. All right. And then this is what's neat. So now the footholds have changed a little bit, folks. If I end a movement on a foothold, I move to an adjacent foothold, move the rage track, and I lose a card, then I move the rage track marker up 1 space. Wow. Now that's if I end my movement on one of these tokens here. So again, C2, A2, E2, and D2. Okay. So I'll leave this card here as a reminder. Okay. We've shuffled up there. Let me shuffle up the adult Wraith. And now, the different giants have different scar limits. So this one is like the other one, the Earth, where it's 3 scars, and then you defeat them. The other giants are more. But they do have 40 wounds, so let's give them 40 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 times 3 is 15. 15. Another 5. 30. Give them another 5 for 45. Okay. Now, it says 40. Why am I giving 45? Because, don't forget, you add here. So the giant health plus 15, so this is actually 55. I have 45 here. Let's give them another 10 for 55. So there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now, this is what's really neat. I really like the different wraiths that we have in the game because it's going to change things up. So now you're going to take wounds from the giant and place them here depending on the number. So let me zoom in a little bit on that. So now I'm placing 3 wounds here. This is from the giant's supply, not the general. 4 wounds here, 5 wounds here, 3, 4, 5. 6 there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can do a 3 and a 3 for 6. And then 7 on the final one. All right. So now they didn't lose this health. They're still at full health. But here's the thing, folks. What I'm doing now, as I cause damage, just like I did in the previous one, by playing my cards and, hopefully, getting up to the weak spots and damaging the monster, the giant, I'm going to take it off from any one of these that I want. You don't have to go in order, but once you completely take off all wounds on one, you're going to do that ability. It triggers immediately. So this is going to be really helpful. So you can do this one first if you want, but it costs 7. This one's 3. So I like this one. The Leap of Faith is move to any foothold or the ground. So it's basically like a teleport. I really like that one. So why don't we jump right into the game? Get it? Jump into the game. Or climb on into the game. 3, 4, 5. I'll stop. I will stop. So I've got my 5 cards here. The giant is ready. Let's see if there's any special abilities. When revealed. Okay. Discard 1 card from a hand that provides a symbol when played. Okay. Excuse me. What was it called? An eyeball symbol. Okay. So you know what? I don't remember if I'm supposed to do that when I don't think I do it on the first reveal, but if it's revealed later, that's when we would go. Hopefully, I hope that's right. Okay. What am I going to do here? So the weak spots are A2. So that foothold, that's a dangerous one. We're going to lose cards if we go there. Remember, and we have to move up the rage track. A2, E4, B3, any A, and any D. Okay. Oh, this one's cool. This is 3 attack, or melee attack. Okay, this is 2. That's a firework. A lot of movement here, which is good. So if an A, B, or D. So if I can get to C, then I won't cause damage. But, I could do this one. Any A. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, this is definitely harder. Let's go for, when I do this one, do I move? What's up, Imaginary? Dodgers being the Giants even the game. Maybe I move here and do a bomb, or the firework, but it's only worth 1. I mean, it's still good. Now, I am going to take some damage here. If you're wounded by this card, add 1 wound token to the Giants pool from the supply. Oh, so they actually gain a health. That's a burn. Okay. I can move 1 here, and then I can do, where's my range? Here's my range attack here. I don't want to waste this attack, though. Because this melee, I have to be on A2. Now, if I do that, I have to move to an adjacent foothold, move the rage track. Oh, man, that's not what I want to do. Okay, so definitely a range attack at this point. Okay, so we're going to go up here. What else? Well, I can go to B3. Maybe I'll do to B3. Let me see. Where's my movement? So I've got 2 movement here. I can do a 2 movement. Okay, let's do that. Let's go to B. So I'm going to do 2 movement, or 2 climbs. 1, 2. And then I can do, or I'm going to do a firework. So it's any weak spot that's adjacent. So let's see. Is there a B1? Nope. Is there a B3? There is a B3, so they get 1 damage. I'm going to take it off the Leap of Faith, so that goes on to B3. Okay, and then anything else? Nope, that's all that's adjacent. So that's that. And then I am going to go over... Ooh, I like this. Yeah. Now, I'm going to take another climb. Now, this climb says I can climb up as many of these symbols. They look like lungs to me. So as many lungs as I want. I get 1 per. I only have 1 lung, so I move on to B3. And because I'm on B3, I can use my melee now. That's just straight up 3. So 1, 2. 1, 2. And then let's take off, let's see, opportune strike, patch wounds, force back. Ooh, I'll take one off opportune strike. Okay, so I've done the leap of faith. Move to any foothold or the ground. All right, so knowing that, so I've done 4 damage to this, so we got 5 left. Knowing that this is, if I'm in A, B, or D, I'm going to get away from B. So I can go anywhere I want. Do I want to go to C? Are there C's here? No. I can go to E, though. Where's E4? E4 is right here. Okay. And do I have a range? Do I have any melee? I do not have any melees. So maybe I want to go to like E3. So E4 is here. I can cause some damage there. Or if I go here to E4, okay, the D, let me see, I've got range. I mean, again, I have to draw my other cards too, but I have to figure out where to go. You know what, we'll stick with, since I have a range here, I'll stick with, let me see, it was E4, we'll go to E3 up here, all the way to the top. Okay, cool. So that's my turn. Now I have to draw back up to refresh. So let me keep this. I'm going to keep this one too. I'll discard this, draw back up to 5. Okay. And now is the Giant's turn. The Giant says if it's an A, B, or D. So I am in E. So no damage. Gets mad. The rage goes up. Discard this. Move these over. And now we look at the secondary attack. It is this symbol here, which thankfully does not match. Woo! Been getting lucky with those, like not matching. Okay. Now, let's see what we're going to do here. So I do have that range attack. So I'm on E3. E4 is there. I do have the range attack that'll give me for every eyeball. Okay. Oh, I can jump down as well. Okay. Ooh, okay, we'll do this. Go here, range attack, I get 1 for every eyeball. There's 1, so we're hitting E4 here for 1. Oh, by the way, after you do Leap of Faith, after I did that power, you just refill immediately from the Giant's health. Okay. Now, I'm causing 1 damage. Should I take it? I took it off of Opportune Strike before? Yeah, I did. Okay. I'll take another one and put it on E4. Now, this one here, what was the one I wanted to do? I wanted to leap down. So I'm going to do a leap down right here. So straight down, we're going to go jump right onto E4. Okay. And then do damage equal to the number of hands. Oh, I thought it was 2 hands I had. Oh, I only had 1. Okay. We'll do that. We'll damage 1 from the opportune strike. So let me make some change. 1, 2, 3. Put 2 back there and 1 over there. Okay, E4. Okay, end of my turn. So I'm going to draw. I say, what is left here? B3. Okay, I'll keep this one. Move a number of cards equal to your value from the giant row to the bottom of it. I'll drop this one. Okay. And draw back up to 3. And now it is the Giant's turn. If in A, C, or E. So I am in E, unfortunately, so I'm going to take 2 wounds. Boo. Okay. And the rage is going to reset. I have to discard a card from the top of my deck. So this is out. Boo. But then the rage is reset. All right. These wounds go away. I have damaged them. This card goes away, and then we slide these over. Okay. And then reveal this one. It is this symbol here. It matches this one here. So add 5 wound tokens to the Giant's health pool from the supply. Oh, what? 5 health? Oh, man. Okay. If in B, I'm not in B, so safe. Let's see if anything else matches. Nope. And again, the one that you draw, that you do not do that. All right, back to my turn. Where are we at here? B3. So I need to do 5 damage or I can cause my first scar. Can I get it done? So this will do 2 straight up. This is for hands, 2 melee. This is hands. This is eyeballs. So what are we on? We are on E4. Oh, E4's already gone. That's the one I just took off. Okay, so we're at, can I get to B3? 1, 2, 3. I have to do some leaping. The little leap is not here. So I can do a climb. No, here I can drop. But dropping, you have to go straight down. Again, this one is going up. So I'd have to jump up first using this. And then leap, drop down as many as I want here. Now, remember, if I'm in B, I'm going to take 2 damage. Oh, yikes. Now, this one's cool. I can leap as many as I want and then do some damage. Huh. So let's see. This is leaping as many feet. So I have 1 foot here, 1 here. So I'd be able to go 1, 2. But then to get, what does it be? 3, 3, 4. Oh, I need 4 movement. Oh, man. There's 3 there. I could drop here. What is there an eyeball one? I've got 2, 1, 2. Okay. I mean, I got to set myself up here, right? This is for hands. Okay. Let's do this, folks. Oh, I can go this way. 1, 2, 3, and then range attack. Do I have that? I think I do. Where's the range? Okay, this is range for eyeballs. This is just straight up range there. So this could be a leap for 1. And then, oh no, that's, okay, this is what I have to do. A leap and then a drop down. Okay, we're going to leap here according to lungs. So I have, or climb. I have 2 climbs. I'll climb 1, at least 1. And then I get to drop down. I'm doing the drop down. So I can go drop, drop. Now I'm in range for my range attack, which is, can we get an eyeball there? What am I on? E1. Okay. Yeah, why don't we do that? Because then, or I can just do this straight up just for 2. Okay, and it gets something where hands. I do have a hands thing there. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 damage, 1, 2 here. So let's do 1, 2. That is to B3. 6. Oh man, I was hoping I could do more. Okay, now it says move 2 wounds from the giant's pool, not a skill pool, to any giant card. Oh, I love that. Okay, that's actually good. To any giant card. So I'm going to take 2 from here. So now it's got 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm going to take a wound. Oh no, I can't. Oh, I'm going to have to take 2 wounds. Is it worth it? Oh, I'm going to have to heal. Oh, this is a tough choice. You know what? I got to do it because I need that scar. So the first one I'm going to do, so I've done the special action. I'm going to take a second action to drop down 1 onto B3. You got another wound for a strike, a melee for 1. So let me make some change here. 1, 2, 3. For 1, which should put me, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes! Woo! All right, we've done damage. We have scarred this guy. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That was great news. Okay, so we've scarred them. 1 scar down, folks. 2 more to go. Can we do it? Now, I am streaming here till 6, so we're getting close to that. So we may not see it, but we're going to continue until the 6 o'clock hour. Again, thanks for joining us here at Renegade Con. So now, doesn't attack. It's going to move up here. We've got 1 scar. This moves across. And again, I forgot to do this. So after my turn, again, I get so excited. I always forget to do this. I'm going to draw back to 5. So let's see, I have melee. I have this. Okay, I'm just going to keep these 3, draw 2 more. Couple of movements. Okay, okay. So now we're going to see if they do their secondary attack. And yeah, I am supposed to refill that. So 5, 3, 4, 5. There's a question in chat. Just join. When you start the ice, can you save your powers or does it refill with wounds at the end of the turn? You're going to do the power, then it will refill. So as you refill it from the Giants health pool into there. Okay, so I've got 4 health. I need to be careful here, folks. So let's see where I'm at. I'm going to get 3 wounds. This would kill me off at the end of this turn if I get wounds. So I got to be mindful where I go. Let's see. This is letter A. So I need to stay out of A, B, and C. So can I get to E and maybe, let's see. What can I attack? E1 I can attack. Okay. So let's get some movement up there and do some attacking. This is for hands. This is also hands. This is just move up. This is a move up. Ooh, okay. I'll do this. I want to be careful here. I'm going to move up. And it gives you, I move up as many lungs as I have. So 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to move the 1 here to E1. Okay. And then down here, what was that attack? This is for hands. And then I can leap even more. You know what? I'm just going to do that. We're going to go here. I do a melee attack for the number of hands. I have 3 hands. That's going to be 3 wounds. So, ooh. Oh, do I do the leap of faith? You know what? I like this one, the moment of rest, because I'll be able to draw cards, additional cards. I did like that opportune strike. That was really cool. Oh, you know what? Remove 2 wounds. Okay, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, and what's going to come from the patch wounds. That's going to be able to let me heal. So I do these 3 on E1 right there. Okay, that's the end of my turn. Let's not forget, I need to draw 2 or draw back up to 5. So I'm going to get rid of this movement here. I'm going to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, some fireworks attacks and then a range attack. Very nice. Okay, let's see what the giant does. If an A, B, or C, thankfully I'm an E, so I don't get any damage. But the rage, they get mad, like, boo. Go there. This goes here. And then, oh, you know what? Was I supposed to move one? I think I was supposed to move one up because they didn't attack me when they got scarred. So maybe I was supposed to move one up for the scar. Okay. Let's see where they attack. They attack this symbol here, which matches here. So if in A or B, or if in B or D, okay, thankfully in E, okay. Remove 2 wounds from each weak spot and place them back. Oh, no, really? Okay, so remove 2 wounds here. Let me make some change. And it goes back to their pool. Boo, giant. All right, back to my turn. How close are we? Okay, cool. Yeah, oh, can I do this? I might be able to do it. I'm on E1 right now. Okay, let's see if we can do this, folks. Where is that one that... If I can do 3 wounds right now, then I'll be able to use my patch, which will be able to... which would be neat, because I'd be able to heal. Where's that melee? Okay, melee for hands. Okay, this is range for eyeballs. Ooh. Oh, man, this is great. This is great. Okay, let's do this. And I don't want to end up in B or D, so I'm in E right now, so we're good. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go here. I can do a leap, and then I can do a melee attack. We're gonna do melee attack first for the number of hands. I have 1 hand here and 2 hands up here. I love that double hand symbol. So that's 3. I'm gonna take it off the patch wound, so 3 onto E1. Okay. And I get to remove 2 wounds from the Wraith. Yes. So now I'm back up to 2 wounds. And then let's move over here. Oh, and then I leap. So I can leap anywhere. I'm going to leap to B3. Okay, that's up or down. Any adjacent. And then I'm going to... Oh, and I have to refill patch wounds to 6. And then I'm going to do a range attack on the E1. Yeah, the range attack. What's up? The range for every eyeball. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we can do 4. Let's do these 3 here. 1, 2, 3. And then a 4th one from here. And I get a leap of faith. I can move to any foothold. So instead of B or I just got to stay away from B or D. I can move to E. Oh, but let's count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have caused the 3rd scar, folks. Yeah, woo! We've defeated the water giant. The adult wraith has defeated it. Hey, we're just on time too. Imagine that. What is up? Let's go. I've defeated the water giant with the adult wraith. Folks, that is Wraith and the Giants. I hope you enjoyed these playthroughs. As you can see, terrific game now available from Renegade Game Studios. Please check it out. I'm sure there's links in chat right now. Yes, where you can check this out. There's also an expansion. So I have the expansion as well. This adds new giants and new wraiths, right? So expandable and much replayability. Don't forget, there's another wraith that we haven't played yet, the Elder, and then also 2 more giants. That's going to do it, folks. We're going to wrap it up. Thanks again. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Renegade Con. And until next time, we'll see you later. Bye, everybody.